Never ready. Alright, guys, welcome back to another prediction. It is week number 9. Alright, here we go. Starting off with the Thursday night game, we have the Baltimore Ravens traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The Ravens are favored by 8.5. Um, uh, the Dolphins won last week against the Falcons. The Ravens beat the Chicago Bears. Um, Ravens are favored by 8.5. Let's see. Yeah, I think this spot is good. I have the Ravens winning this game and to cover the spread plus 8.5. I mean, minus 8.5. So give me the Ravens to win, Ravens to cover. Alright, next we have Chicago Bears traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Chicago loses to the Ravens. And the Bengals got upset by the Jets last week. Bad game for Cincinnati. The Chicago Bears are favored by 2.5. I like this one, so I'm gonna go with Chicago to bounce back. I think they played really tough Ravens team. The Ravens, mm, yeah, they look. Excuse me, they looked pretty good last week. Baltimore. All right, next we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. Um, the Lions had a bye week last week, and the Vikings lost to the Chargers on Thursday night. Yeah, the Vikings are a mess right now. Um, Detroit Lions by 8.5. Usually take it, take the points with in division games. Um, but the way that the Vikings look right now is not really that great. Um, we have to see if Jaden McCarthy can get this team going again. Hopefully he stays healthy through the season because Wentz is down for the season. And who do you turn to? Um, if you want, you guys could trade for like Russell Wilson. Um, that's your best option. Or maybe if Giants doesn't want to get rid of Wilson, maybe trade for Winston. Because he's hasn't been active this year, and I don't know why. Um, but I have the Lions winning. I have to see how JJ McCarthy does. Um, this is a tough game for you guys, so I'm gonna take the Lions with the points here. Sorry, Vikings fans, but um, your your team needs to prove me wrong. You know. All right, next we have the Carolina Panthers traveling to Green Bay to take on the Packers. The Packers are favored 13 and a half. The Packers defeated the Steelers, and the Carolina Panthers got blown out by Buffalo. Um, it's not looking good for Carolina. They need Bryce Young back. Give me the Packers to win. Mm, give me give me the Packers to cover the 13 and a half. Yeah, this is not looking good for Carolina. Sorry, Carolina fans. All right, next we have the Denver Broncos traveling to Houston to take on the Texans. The Texans are favored by 1.5. Um, the Broncos, they beat the Cowboys last week, and the Texans beat the 49ers. Um, I have Denver bouncing back in this one, so I'm going to take Denver with points, Denver to win the game. Um, Denver looks really good, so we have the Falcons traveling to New England to take on the Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 6.5. Patriots won against Cleveland last week, and the Falcons lost to the Dolphins. Patriots are too good. Patriots are gonna win this game and cover the 6.5 spread. I don't like how Atlanta is doing right now, so alright. Next we have the San Francisco 49ers. Traveling to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Giants. Giants lost last week. San Francisco lost last week. The 49ers are favored by 2.5. I don't want to get into much of this game. He lost Scat. Prayers to him for a speedy recovery. I want to thank Eagles fans for clapping for Scatterboo when he was getting called off the field. That means a lot to us Giants fans. Don't want to see that injury happen again. Plus, the refs were horrible all game, handing the Eagles the win. I think that game would have been close if the refs were calling it right down the middle. That tush push fumble was a fumble. It was not forward progress. The Slayton pass interference was not pass interference. Yeah, it was bad. Um, do we have a chance in this game? I think we do, but I want to play safe. I think San Francisco slightly covers the spread. I have the San Francisco 49ers winning this game. I think this will be a really close game. I think this will be like a field goal game. I think this will be a 3-point game. Our defensive front could get after the quarterback. I think we could still move the ball. Jackson Dart will do everything to do that. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I hope that we're trying out Deontay Johnson and Jalen Williams, I guess. Let me check. Um, I don't see it. Yeah, it was that Chargers wide receiver that was trying out. Let's see how. I think if we do sign one of those, I think it should be Deontay Johnson. I think he could be a good playmaker for Jackson Dart. I'm not worried about the running game. I think Tyrone Tracy could be good. Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, they worked out Deontay Johnson. Yeah, I still don't see it. Alright. Let's get to it. Alright, so yeah, 49ers to win, slightly cover the spread by, I think they win by 3. Alright, next we have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Colts are favored by 3.5. The Colts keeps on rolling and get the win. And the Steelers lost to the Packers on Sunday night. What's the spread in that game? 3.5 for Indy. I think Steelers could put up points. Maybe. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. This game's gonna be hard to. I'm gonna go Indy on this one. I could see Pittsburgh winning this one. Give me the Steelers slightly cover. Give me the Colts to win by 3. Give me the Colts to win by 3. Alright, next we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Rams. The Rams were on bye week. The Saints lost to the Buccaneers. The Rams are favored by 14.5. Yeah. The Rams to win. Rams to cover the spread. I don't think this will be a close game. Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Raiders and Jacksonville were on a bye week last week. The Jaguars are favored by 3.5. I like this one, so give me the Jaguars to win, Jaguars to cover the 3.5. Yeah, I think this will be an easy win for Jacksonville. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Buffalo, which I should be live for this game. The Bills won last week. Chiefs won last week. The Chiefs are favored by 1.5. This game I was going back and forth on. But give me the Buffalo Bills to win, to squeak this one out. Give me the Buffalo Bills plus 1.5. This will be a tight game. I could see Kansas City winning this. To me, don't count this game out to go into overtime. This will be a really, really fun game to watch. Alright, next we have the Sunday night game. We have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Washington to take on the Commanders. Seahawks was on bye. Commanders lost to the Chiefs. The Seahawks are favored by 3.5. Give me the Seahawks to win. Seahawks to cover the 3.5. I think the Seahawks will win by 7. Jaden Daniels is coming back. He's going to probably put up some points. This will be a touchdown game. Alright, next we have the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Cardinals was on bye last week. Cowboys lost to the Broncos. The Cowboys are favored by 2.5. Give me the Cowboys to win. Cowboys to cover the 2.5. This might be a blowout game. It might be. I say Dallas wins by 14. Alright, guys, that's all for the week 9 picks. Yeah. We'll be back for week number 10 picks next week. Let's hope my picks does well. Wonder how much. Hold on. So I went 8-5 last week. Let's hope we get these wins up this week. But yeah, please follow me on X at Hollywood Sports. I'll follow you all back. Please like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.